Hi, this is the ninth experiment of WebTech in which we have to work on Ajax and PHP. So, we in the previous experiment uh, we have already made the database in which we are storing the username, password, and the email details. So this experiment will just be the extension of it, and we have to check the live availability of the username which any new user sets um, yeah, for the very first time in the sign up page. Now let's move on to the web page. See, so I will go through the database first. So this is the database company with the table users. I have already defined these many usernames: see, AAA, ABC, KKK, QW, and WASD. Okay, so signing up for a new user. So if I give let's suppose WASD, so it gives the details that username already, it gives the message that username already exists because I have already said that these username already exists. And if I create a new username, let's suppose GG, with email address GG, and password I will set it as 44 uh, 44. And see, it displays the message that username does not exist. And if I click on register, it will go on to the register page. But okay, and following the username, if I go to if I type the username and password, I'll be able to log in into the page. And this way, this link will direct us to the page where I can change the password, and this will log out from the web page. So moving on to the coding part, since I have already explained these pages in the previous experiment, I will not be explaining it once again, but I will go through the a few changes which I have made in the previous experiment. So first, checking through this new page which is check username.php. In this page, we are live checking the availability of the username. So first we get the name from the dynamic input given by the user in the very first page. See, which is here. And and then we connect we connected to a local host MySQL server. And if any error occurs, it will display the message as MySQL error. So we will select the database, which is company, which I have already defined, as you can see here, company. And we first the result we will be getting through the query, and rows we will be getting through the result. And first we select the input, and it runs the query. Select a star from users where username like equal to input. It will compare the username which is given by the new user to the existing users in the database. And if any and this will count the number of rows, and if any row is equal to 1, so if the rows is equal to 0, that means username does not exist. And if uh, if rows accounts to more than 1, that means there is already one user existing in the database, so it will display the message as username does not exist. And thank you.